Hey Leo, welcome to your reading for January 5th until the 11th. So I've done a scrying session for you to start us off. If the channeled messages don't interest you, feel free to skip ahead to the Oracle and the Tarot I'll be getting into in a moment. Or you can find another channel as well, that is totally fine. So, diving right in, the first thing I was seeing for you was a paper lantern. The paper lantern symbolizes fortune, luck, light in the darkness. Now, in some cultures, the paper lantern can be a guide, a guiding light for ancestral spirits. And paper lanterns are also used for festivals. So, you might find yourself working with your ancestors, guides, spirits, things like that at this time. Who knows? We'll see. Next up, I was seeing a light under a door crack for you. This one I was finding a little difficult to find information on. However, doorways kind of represent portals or a change, this stepping into a new thing. But what I had written down was what's beyond the door. Is it hope? Is it safety? What is it? Next up for you, Leo, I was seeing the tulip. A tulip represents protection, attracting love, ensuring abundance, like to see that with the paper lantern. An interesting thing about the tulip is they are originally from Turkey and they were brought to Holland. So those countries may hold significance for you, maybe regarding ancestors, things like that. But it's interesting because when they were brought to Holland, they just kind of exploded in popularity. The Dutch folk were pretty stoked about tulips, let me tell you. So if you're curious, definitely look into the history with that. It's pretty interesting. The tulips can also represent new beginnings and rebirth. I mean, they are a flower of the springtime, right? Now, next I was seeing a metal farm gate that can open both ways. I mean, it was closed, but it was this, I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but one of those big, long metal farm gates. So this can talk about needing to enforce boundaries. Gates can talk about also protection and a transitionary phase. I also wrote down here, because this kept popping up, so I'm not sure if this might be something you want to look into. I wrote down 8 spiritual gates of Zen. I found that really interesting and compelling because Leo, the number 8 is your number. 8 is the Lion's Gate. It is the Strength card in the tarot. So I found that really fascinating. I thought you might be interested. Next up, I was seeing a heart as one, but it kept separating and going off and then coming back and then leaving and then coming back. So to me, this could be representing an on-again, off-again kind of relationship for some of you guys. But I also I really got a strong vibe for a lot of you of twin flames, this one shared heart. It's fated, I guess, for lack of better words. I don't know what else to say about it other than that. It felt very fated. Now, the last thing I was seeing for you was the caduceus. This guy. I don't know if I'm saying the word right, but the entwined serpents up the pole with the wings was what I was seeing. I didn't see the lion head with it, but I did see the wings and the snakes. So this talks about, this is the staff of Hermes, right? So this can be messenger of the gods. So you might be getting messages from spirit, or you might be working with spirit, especially seeing the paper lantern as well in it. And the 8 spiritual gates of Zen kind of popping up it seems like there's going to be a lot of spiritual work for you. But the caduceus also talks about healing and peace. So I really like to see that for you, Leo. But we're going to dive right into the Oracle next with the Shaman Oracle first. We'll pull one of these. Once again, this is for the 5th to the 11th for our Leo friends. Ooh, the Shaman of Stars. Stunning. Moving into the Herbiary deck. Okay. Clear the way with white sage. Interesting. And we're going to take one more from the Quantum Oracle for you, Leo. Ooh, interesting. Kindred partnership. That reminds me of the heart separating and rejoining that I kept seeing. It's immediately what I thought of. All right. So before I dive into clarifications and everything, I'm just going to pull some Manga Tarot for you. We're just going to pull a couple of these for the week ahead just to get a more clear and concise message for you for the upcoming week, to which I will be clarifying them with my Shadowscapes Tarot. But this looks really interesting so far, Leo. I feel like this might be a pretty good week for you. One more shuffle. Okay. For Leo, for the 5th to the 11th. Okay. Yeah, this looks like a really good week coming up. Okay. Let's get these cards out of the way, and we are ready to rock and roll for you. All right. So, first things first, we're going to talk a little bit about the Oracle cards. Usually the messages become a little more clear once we dive into the tarot, but you are getting the Shaman of Stars. I'm immediately picturing these as lanterns coming out of your third eye, it kind of looks like, and I see these little folks around you. I immediately want to say fairies, so I don't know, maybe some Celtic heritage might be holding some importance for you. You might want to work with some fae folk, something like that. But I see you lighting the way and you're being guided, like these little folks here, they're kind of playing with these stars, and I almost get the sense they're polishing them for you, helping them to shine brighter in a way. So this looks really nice. And this moves us where we are getting the clear the way with white sage. We have all the different elements here. And in the center, the spirit with the smoky spiral. So definitely a kind of a light death card, for lack of better words. This does encourage us. Sage, you might want to work with some sage this week. If you feel like you're bogged down with some energies you've got in your life at this time, now is a good time to clear out things that are not serving you. Get out your brooms, get out your sage, time to clear that out the way, because there's kind of this rising sun. I almost get this vibe, these rays coming out when we clear out things that aren't working for us. Now for the Quantum Oracle, as we had said, you're getting the kindred partnership. This is cute. So this could indicate travel for some of you guys, like maybe a honeymoon or just like some time away together. This could be a rekindling of a relationship. I mean, I really was picturing that heart coming together, separating, and I see it coming together now. But let's dive right into your tarot portion here. It looks like you're starting off the week with the Ace of Pentacles. This talks about manifestation. This is potentially money coming in for you guys. It's a new opportunity. It's a gift from the divine here. Basically, the universe is giving you a garden and it's saying, hey, here's a gift. It's got a lot of potential. If you want to water that, if you want to put some fertilizer on it, maybe sing some songs to the plants, they're going to grow. Because you move into the Queen of Wands, and I was just talking about the garden growing, and I see this Queen of Wands with these massive frickin' sunflowers. This feels really good. The Queen of Wands talks about not caring what other people think, stand your ground, be authentic in your way, be yourself, right? All other roles are taken. So this is also encouraging you to express your power. You are very powerful, Leo. Your card is the strength card. You are so powerful, more powerful than you know, I'm sure. Now, the Queen of Wands also wants to encourage you to express your creativity at this time. I think there's going to be a lot of gold there for you. Shine that ray of creativity and show it off, is kind of what I'm telling you. Now, this moves you into the Nine of Cups. This is nice. This is happiness. It's contentment. It's fulfillment. And it's like this individual here, they look a little pleasantly plump. I like it because they've had harvests in the past, the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and they're ready for more. Ooh, I like this. Now, I feel called to talk about this person here. They're in a meditative pose. This is interesting. This might be a good time to go within, to examine things, especially because the Nine of Cups kind of talks about home life a little bit as well. So it might be good to kind of stop, take your time to go inward and consider where you're at, maybe maybe focus on manifestation, how you can turn stones into gold. I don't know why I said that. I just felt called to. But we're going to press forward with my Shadowscapes Tarot and break down the reading further for you. Okay. Spirit, what is the Ace of Pentacles for Leo? The Knight of Swords. Interesting. I see you're very curious about it. Whatever this offer is, I see you expressing this curiosity. You're talking about it. You're kind of pursuing it. We'll take one more. One more. Okay. So this is confirmed by the Devil. Interesting. And then it goes into the Page of Wands. Let me see here. So it's like the Ace of Pentacles talking about manifestation and a new opportunity coming in. You're very curious about it and you're communicating about it. And then the Devil shows up. I see the Devil holding this heart here. I'm wondering, this could be someone, because this doesn't feel like you at all. This kind of came out of left field. So I'm wondering if there's someone that maybe planted a seed of doubt in your mind about this opportunity, about this garden you'd be able to grow and watch flourish. I'm wondering if this is someone or this is your shadow stepping in your way that's kind of planting a seed of doubt for you. But I feel very much called because I see a little crow here, and this crow is carrying a crown. Someone's got to stop that crow. And I feel like this is what you need to clear out, is this, I put that on the wrong one, is this devil energy here. I feel like that's what needs to go, is these doubts here. Because if you're moving past this, if you're willing to do that, willing to clear the way for this opportunity, it's still there for you, because the Page of Wands confirms it. And this talks about good luck. It's gain. It's a new opportunity. Take this opportunity. Don't listen to people that are doubting you. I wonder if, I know this is going to resonate maybe for some of you, but I feel like maybe in some cases, this devil energy, this seed of doubt could be a partner. Take it how it resonates. This might not be for all of you, but I feel like that could be the case in some situations. But you move past it, you clear the way because you're the star, and you're taking this opportunity. You're moving from the Page into the Queen of Wands. This is some very fiery forward movement, and it's empowered. It's empowered steps. Spirit, what is the Queen of Wands for Leo? It's the Six of Swords. It's moving on to calmer shores. You're exercising good communication. You're leaving the choppy water. You're leaving these crows behind because you've cleared the way. They're not coming with you. They did their job, right? This is interesting, the progression of the crows here. We had one crow with the devil and 4 crows with clearing the way. And then we've got 5 crows here. But it's like one of them turns into a swan when you clear the way, when you're moving past these choppy waters. One more, Spirit. What is the Queen of Wands for Leo? It's the Knight of Pentacles. It's planting a seed, a new seed. You've tossed out the seed of doubt and you're planting a seed of abundance is the vibe I'm getting. That's not normally what the Knight of Pentacles stands for, but that is what I'm feeling with this reading here. We'll take one more for that one, Spirit. Moving you into the Four of Pentacles. It's balance, and it looks really good. The Four of Pentacles talks about doing well in your finances, though the Four of Pentacles will tell you if you're working on manifestation, which the Four of Pentacles definitely kind of encourages us to do, we need to clear out our doubts, clear out the way of thinking that the line of thinking that talks about like, oh, I don't have enough. I need to grip tightly onto what I have. You got to clear that out. That's going to help you with further manifestation of your goals, your dreams, your desires here. So we're going to move into the Nine of Cups. Spirit, what is the Nine of Cups for Leo? It's being confirmed by the Seven of Cups. There's a decision that you need to make here. Take one more. Whatever it is, you're charging forward, and it's confirmed by the Knight of Cups. This talks about fortune, advancement, it's salvation. So this work that you've been doing, this clearing out these seeds of doubt with the devil, and clearing out kind of this, I kind of get this vibe of you're cutting through the nonsense, you're clearing out the seeds of doubt, and you're clearing out this reactionary defensive kind of nature, whether it's this reactionary defensiveness of others or the self. Now, I feel very much called to talk about the farm gate, this devil showing up. You're going to need to put up boundaries if this is a person. If this is your shadow, you're going to need to work with it. And that's what you do, Leo. Your card is the Strength card. It talks about this deep shadow work that you do. Now, I do see here, I do see you going through a doorway. You've seen the light under the door crack. It's like, I kind of get the vibe of you see this light, this lantern, this light under the door crack. You see how things could be. And this is causing you to clear things out of the way to make things better and more fortunate, more prosperous for yourself. And I feel like if you are in a connection, it does look good. I think if some of you guys have a partner that is doubting you or planting the seed of doubt, I feel like honestly just talking to them, clear communication, clear the way for clear communication, especially with the Six of Swords showing up. This talks about clear, concise communication from a space of empowerment with your Queen of Wands. And other than that, like this looks really good. I feel like you're guided from spirit at this time. You're doing the healing with the caduceus. Clearing the way allows you to heal from past hurts and doubts, right? So I think I'm going to leave it here, Leo, but I hope you have a wonderful day. And I honestly think you're going to have a fantastic week. You just got to clear out some of the stuff that isn't working for you. Know that you are empowered and you can trust yourself. You are the star of the show. Shine brightly. Do not be afraid. Do not hide your light. Keep going. This looks phenomenal. All right. Take care now.